So Addie's downstay with duration and distractions is excellent. You can see there's cats walking around. We've got food on the table. She's happy to just chill there for I think I had her there for 15 minutes and she didn't move once. So this is what we've been working on a lot. We call this inactive training. So I'm training, I'm setting it up like a training session, but I don't want her to necessarily know that it's a training session. So I'm pretending to do other things like watch TV or be on my phone or read a book, normal human things, and have her settling on a mat while I'm not just paying direct attention to her. So this is how we've got some really good duration and distraction work. So now what we're doing is working on distance, which is a little bit harder for her. And you'll see here in a second. She does well at first. I show her the hand signal, which I realize you can't see in the video, but it's like my palm towards her face, kind of like a stop sign. And I have not introduced the word stay yet, but I do make sure that I have her attention, and then I do the hand signal. And then I'm just walking around the room, not going more than about maybe 12, maybe 15 feet away at a time, sometimes less and sometimes more, but here she popped up, so I redirect her back to the down very quickly. I don't treat for that because then it'll cause more popping up. So since she got up a second time, this time I'm going to make it a little bit easier for her because I realize I'm pushing her a little too much. So I'm going to sit back down and not looking at her, but I also wait a few seconds before I give her that treat, so she doesn't get into the pattern of getting up and then going back down and getting treated and then getting up and going back down and getting treated. So now I'm going to try walking away again. She still gets up. So then what I try here is I'm showing her the hand signal and I'm holding the hand signal. So while I'm walking around the room, I've still got my palm out towards her face, and that seemed to work much better. So here I was able to get all the way to the other side of my dining room, which is, probably, I guess, about 15 feet away or so, and she did not get up. And so I'm jackpotting whenever she's doing well with me walking that far away. I'm giving her 4 or 5 treats there. And we just end that session pretty quickly since she did have some good success. And that was a release cue. So here you'll see also the release cue. I'm asking her to wait at the doorway, and she can only go through when I tell her release. So this has helped a ton with the jumping, especially early in the morning, because that's the time that she seems to want to jump the most, because she's just excited and full of energy. So if I have her wait at the gate first to show me a little bit of impulse control before I allow her to come to the other side of the gate, and here I'm trying to get her kind of excited, see if I can get her to want to jump up more or show me or use her impulse control a little more. But so she waits until I tell her release, and then I'm also, as we're going down the hallway, and I do this every morning, I'm dropping treats down the hall. So I'll say find it, and I drop a treat down, find it, drop a treat down, find it, drop a treat down, and that's keeping her attention focused down rather than jumping up on me all the way down the hallway like she did the first couple of days when she was here. So she kind of knows the drill now and expects me to be putting treats down, and so she has not been jumping up on me going out to the backyard in the mornings. And then here I'm also just playing a little recall game with her. So I go down to the end, toss a couple of treats into the bedroom down there, and then walk back to the living room and call her to come. And she did well with that. Now here's where we practice some random recalls in the backyard. And she did really well. So we had, dog distractions and all kinds of other distractions back there. My kids were also on the trampoline. And she did awesome. Here I'm just kind of waiting for them to go away from me because they all know I have treats, so they all want to hang around me when I'm standing out there. Bella's gonna sit for me, try to work her charm. And so she finally, I think my dog Panda had a toy there. Yeah, so she's gonna go investigate that toy and try to play with Panda, and I called her to come. She came immediately. Super happy about that. And another really important thing with the recalls is that when I call her to come, I'm not ending her play. I'm not making her do something she doesn't want to do. Call her, give her a treat, and then I also let her go back to doing whatever it was that she was doing before, so that she knows it doesn't mean that that playtime's over. So now here she takes the toy and runs off with it. So I'm going to try to call her again. And she did come to me, but you'll see here in a sec. She kind of gets, I think she, when my dog Hazel started walking towards her, she was concerned about her either chasing her or stealing her toy, because Hazel does do that fairly often. She's a toy thief. And so she kind of ran away from Hazel, but then she came right back to me. So that was pretty awesome. And then here's just a minute or so of her playing with Bella. They play really, really well together. They absolutely love each other, and they're just a couple of goofballs.